Hi, welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. Let us see the demo of our project. This is our project title, Identity-Based Distributed Provable Data Processing in Multi-Cloud Storage. This is our abstract of our project. Now, the important thing in cloud storage is remote data integrity. In some application, the client has to store their data in multi-cloud servers. Here, the integrity checking protocol must be efficient. Here we propose a novel remote data integrity checking protocol, that is identity-based distributed provable data processing for multi-cloud storage. Our proposed protocol is a provably secure one. ID-based DPDP is also an efficient and flexible one. Here, based on the client authorization, the ID DPDP protocol can realize the private verification, delegated verification, and public verification. This is a data flow diagram of our project. First, enter into the system. In this, first of all, collect the client information. The client information is nothing but the client ID, client name, and the files they want to store in the cloud. Next step is a private key generation. The private key generation consists of the master's private key, master's public key, and parameters. Then requires the compiler. In the compiler, they collect the information of the client and checks whether it accepts the request of the client. It allows to store temporarily the data into the multi-cloud. Otherwise, it rejects. Let's stop the process. Then the verifier sends the challenges to the compiler based on the type of the data stored in the multi-cloud. The compiler splits and sends the challenges to the multi-cloud. In the multi-cloud, the compiler aggregates the result which is calculated and sent to the verifier. The verifier verifies the challenge. If it is a valid one, it is allowed to store in the multi-cloud. Otherwise, it rejects the data to be stored in the multi-cloud. Let us see the demo of the system. This is our system, identity-based distributed provable data processing in multi-cloud storage. This diagram shows our process. This is a client. They store the text file or the image file into the multi-cloud. Next, here we enter the type of the user. First of all, it requires the type of the user. The user may be a client or an organization. Here, the type of the user is a client. Here, the client details should enter client name, then select the file which they want to upload in the cloud. Select the text file. Then store. Here we are going to generate the private key. At the setup phase, first generate the security parameter, then parameter of the system, then master's public key is generated, then master's secret key is generated. Then we are going to generate the private key. The private key is comprises of all these parameters. Store. Client's private key is generated successfully. Then here is a client server process. It is nothing but it requires the compiler to get store the client's data in the cloud. First of all, enter the port number. Start the server. Then enter the IP address which they want to connect. Enter the port number which they want to connect. Then request the server. In the server, the request of the client arrives. Whether they accept or reject the request. Here it accepts the request. Then client receives the accept request from the server. Then here it shows the capacity of the cloud. How much memory is here. our data is stored in the cloud. So it shows the cloud storage capacity. So in the disk you see this much space is available. In disk today this much space is available. In the cloud server 2 this much data is able to store. Next it shows the cloud server 1 capacity. This shows the cloud server 2 capacity. This shows the user requirements. User total requirements. This amount of memory is needed to store the client's data in the multi-cloud. Here it allows the cloud server 1 to store the client's data. So the cloud server 1 has enough memory to store the client's data. So generate the cloud server ID and cloud server name, and these are the files, cloud files. Cloud storage. Here the cloud storage is finished. In the next process, the verifier provides the challenges to the cloud. Here first of all the challenges provided for the cloud server 1. This is a challenge. First of all, generate the challenge. So this is a challenge. Here they have to enter the answer for the first challenge. And third challenge. Then verify. Then they have to answer for the second challenge. Verify. Here we have to verify the challenges results. First results from the cloud 1, then results from the cloud 2. Here the cloud 1 results and cloud 2 results all get matches. So here this is the invalid user. This is the amount of cloud storage. This is for the positive result. Here they have to enter the answer for the challenge. Then verify. Then for the second it comes 0, so regenerate the challenge. So first one, then verify. Now verify the results. So both the results are same, so challenge is the valid one. This shows the how much cloud services occupied. Thank you.